Now, we're joined again by Alea Cardarelli, and we're going to be just talking. We're just going to be talking about the most frequently asked questions, and perhaps in your journey, you can share with me what are the very common questions that you've been asked.
I think one of the biggest questions is what does it mean to be gluten-free?
Yes.
You know, really well-meaning people may have you over for dinner and say, well, just scrape the coating off the top of the chicken, it should be fine. You know, it depends on your sensitivity. I mean, if you're gluten intolerant, it's one thing. If you're celiac, it's another thing altogether. And I find that if you don't understand the nature of gluten sensitivity, it's very easy to accidentally trigger a food reaction in someone.
Okay, so just like our gentleman Quentin Wright from the Celiac Association indicated to us, then even the size of a grain of rice could actually be problematic to somebody with celiac.
Oh, absolutely. In fact,
Yes.
even a person with celiac disease, if they walk into a bakery and inhale the air with the flour particles in the air, they can trigger a reaction as well.
Okay, so we definitely need to be very careful.
Yeah.
So as a tip, if you're experiencing an allergy or you have celiac and you're heading over to somebody's house for dinner, what is a tip that you could recommend?
You know, I think one of the most important things you can suggest to them, if you're having, for example, a group dinner and everyone's serving, ask if you can be served first so that you don't deal with cross-contamination with serving spoons.
Okay,
you can
that's
use
a
your
great
first
tip.
serving spoon first.
Yeah.
The second thing is for the host who's preparing the meal, keep this person's meal simple. Grilled meats without a marinade.
Okay.
Don't use spice rubs. Keep it with fresh fruits and vegetables and very simply cooked with olive oil and lemon juice. That's your safest bet.
Okay, I love it. And people are asking more and more when you dine out, is there anybody with allergies or sensitivities? So people are definitely becoming more and more aware.
Yes.
Now, for somebody with a very busy work schedule, could you give us a couple of tips for working allergen-free?
Absolutely. I mean, I work regular hours myself and I don't have the time to cook a fresh meal every night. So what I do is I take afternoons on Sundays and make a big soup, a stew, and a couple of big salads. And I don't put dressing on the salads. I put everything in containers. And then during the week, I just pop it out and eat it. And sometimes I freeze them in individual silicone muffin containers so I can pop them out like little frozen hockey pucks and eat them for lunch or dinner.
That's great. Now, as we're heading into the holidays, people with digestive weaknesses would have to be more careful about what they eat.
Yes.
So what are some holiday tips for goodies that you could recommend?
Well, holiday tips for goodies are interesting because it really does depend on what your sensitivity is. For gluten, I would say, you know what, when you go to someone's house, offer to bring some goodies to contribute to the celebration.
Perfect.
Otherwise, you know, unless someone brings in a pre-made good from a gluten-free brand, you really are risking some cross-contamination. Yeah.
Okay, so that's a great tip. So bring your own and it's being integrated with what's being served.
Sure.
You know you can eat that. And
Exactly.
that would apply to anything really. If the hostess is preparing a meal, you
Yes.
could offer to bring a salad or something that you know is safe.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay, great tips. My son complains of a sore stomach every Monday morning. Is this digestive related or does he just not like school? Did you go through anything like that?
I think I do. I feel more ill on Monday mornings for work than I do for school. No, I mean, you know,
Okay.
I'm sure it can be a variety of factors.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so definitely with children, again, another quick tip is if they're not feeling well, make sure you actually go to the bathroom and double check what's going on in there. Because parents, as they get out of their diapers, they tend to forget checking what's going on in the kids' bowel movements, but you can tell a lot. If something's not normal looking, make sure you do follow up and get some help. And also check and see what's going on at school. So thank you so much,
Thank
Alea.
you.
You're wonderful.